Right. Evening, y'all. Welcome back. And today we have a quick little tutorial on how to fix a little broken stock. I'll bring it down so you can see that. If you can see, there's just a hairline crack in my Remington 91 foreguard. So, I got Alex with me here today, and he's going to explain what you need and go over these steps. So what do you got there, Alex?
Okay, so this method, we're going to make a bladder and super glue it on the underside of it, and then use a syringe to inject wood glue into it so that we can press it through the crack and it come out the other side. That'll ensure that every piece of the crack has some glue in it. And once we're done with this, the bond will actually be stronger than the wood is. Excellent.
So what's the tools we need to get this started? Doesn't look like you got very much.
You need a little bit of brown packing paper. White will do just fine, but we prefer brown. Some super glue in order to seal that against the wood. You'll need some wood glue. It's just some stuff that I have around. And you'll need a large syringe with a hypodermic needle on it.
You see that needle point? Okay, so that's like a giant hospital needle almost.
So the one I have here is 16 gauge by 1.5 inch length.
Okay. What are these?
I also have some 20 gauge by 1/2 inch and 20 gauge by 3/4 inch if we need something smaller.
Oh, okay, so those are just different size
Different
tips.
size. The gauge is the diameter of the needle, and the the length is obviously.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so how are we going to start this off here, sir?
Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to put this piece of paper in place in here and then seal the edges with super glue in order to make ourselves a little pocket that we can inject wood glue in. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we're back. And we've secured our bladder in place. Alex, show them and explain.
So we put a bead of super glue all the way around the edge of this in order to make a little pocket right here where we can inject glue into to make it come out the other side.
And it's important that that pocket, the bladder, is totally sealed, correct?
Yep.
And let it dry. Okay,
right.
So let's move on to the next step.
What we're going to do now is we're going to put glue in this syringe, and then we're going to change the needle on it so that we have something clean to work with on the outside of this paper. So we'll see if we can make this chooch.
Let's see if we can get some glue in that syringe.
So we're going to be here a while, obviously.
Okay. So we're getting some glue. And I would imagine we don't actually need that much, do we?
Probably more than you would think.
Really? Okay.
It's better to have too much
Then have to go back in the middle of it and try to refill it.
Right.
Okay, that definitely makes sense.
So the thing does not chooch. It's either my needle's too small or the glue is just too thick. So we're going to use a different method of putting that into here.
Well, I'm liking this method already. And as you were explaining to me before, it's going to take a lot more than I think, huh?
We probably won't use the whole syringe.
Well, yeah,
but...
not that much, but when we had 5 cc's, I thought it was good, and you were like, no way, huh?
No, we'll use more than that.
And as you explained to me, it's better to have more in your syringe than try to, in the middle of the process, try to get more.
Yeah,
and
we don't want to have to fool with trying to fill
yeah, we don't want to have to fool with that at all. Okay, so that was definitely a good method.
Okay.
All right.
So we don't want to put the gun there, or the thing there.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to put this into there.
Okay. Let me get it.
It's important whenever you make your hole that you have the angled side facing down, just like this.
Okay.
So that you make as small a tear as possible.
There we go. Oh, you're definitely coming in. Okay, good.
Can I finish my birdhouse?
Yes, baby, go ahead.
And here